Hey guys, welcome back. So today we have the Skar ZVX 12-inch. It's wired at 1 ohm right now, or half ohm. It's a dual 1, wired at a half ohm. As you can see, oh, it's not even reading properly on the dyno right now. It's at 0.1. So let's get this going. My goal is to try to get, I got it on the Rockford Fosgate Punch 300.1. My goal here is to try to get this to do its RMS power or better. And I'm not going to blow up a speaker doing it, so we're going to try to swap out speakers while doing this. Alright, let's get going. See what we got. Come on. My other camera just shut off. So we're sitting at, oh, now the dyno just shut off. It was at 1.2 ohms. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got this is the Skar SDR8. I have the Skar SVR8 right behind it. I'm gonna try to do some tests here. I believe we're wired at 2 ohms. I don't know why it says 3 on there. It shouldn't say 3, but this should say 2 ohms. And I believe that one's 2 ohms also. These are replacement speakers. They're not the ones that came with the box. I know the ones that came with the box are wired at 1 ohm. They're not the ones that came with the box. These are ones that I put in, and that one's actually the SK box that doesn't come with the speaker, just the enclosure you buy by itself. So I'm going to play a couple of different songs, a couple of different synth tones, and we're going to see what it does. Got it on the Rockford Fosgate Punch P300X1. I'm going to show you guys after this. This is about as far as we can get here. Any further and you can really see, I mean, the sub's jumping out the box there. So we got 54 watts. I'm gonna go back to real time so you guys can see what it's actually doing, like most of the time. The SVR is definitely gonna take more power. Maybe I'll even try to put the rock fill and see what that gets out. I'm trying to pull as much power out of this amp as I can possibly get. Alright, so let's put it back on the dyno power here. We're back up to around 50 watts. And for 50 watts, I'm telling you, it's making some noise throughout the house. Alright, so that's enough of that. Let's move on to go. Alright. I'm going to turn it down to teeny here. See what this, oh, I can put it back. Here we go. Maybe a little more. There we go. We got 55 watts, 89 watts. Now this amplifier is supposed to be, I want to say 200 watts at 4 ohms and 300 watts at 2 ohms. It's an AB amp. It's not a Class D amp. It's an AB amp. Very clean power though. For what it does do, it's very clean power. 114 we got there, 4.3 ohms. We got 114 on the SDR. I would actually say that this amp is like the perfect amp for this sub if you were to put it in your car and put a setup like that. Because this amp has definitely plenty of power for this sub. Alright, so we're going to pause this. We'll be right back, guys. I'm going to put on the SVR. We're going to see what that does for power. And then we're going to move on to bigger guys. Hey guys, welcome back. Whoa.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Dyno fell there. Alright, so we got the SVR on now. 8-inch. Let's get going on that. See where we get. Oh, yeah. Power might help, right? Gotta turn the power on to hear anything. Alright, there we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Blow my mind. Oh yeah, this one can take a lot more. I can just hear it.
What the hell?
So we got 83 so far. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. We got no clipping yet. A little teeny bit more.
I play games for money now. I already have
Alright, see what that looks like. 190 watts at 4 ohms. So we got 190 watts at 4 ohms. 212 watts at 3.8 ohms. So guys, we know it can do the power. Okay, so we got 212 watts at 3.8 ohms. Alright, that's good enough for me for now. I'm gonna swap up the speaker, guys. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, don't go away. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so now we have the Skar SDR10 in this video. So we're gonna try this. I believe this is wired at 2 ohms. Yeah, I believe this is wired at 2 ohms. So let's get this going and see what she does. We got 141 already. 146. $160. We got 250 at 2.8 ohms. All right, we got 311 at 3 ohms. So we know it does. It's rated power. We know for sure it does its rated power. And that was at 3 ohms. All right, I'm gonna back this back down here. So I'm gonna call that one a success. Because we didn't even get to 2 ohms and we got 300 watts. We got it at 3 ohms, we got 300 watts. So I'm gonna still try one more speaker and see if we can get rated out of this amp. And see if the subwoofers are even gonna take it. So we'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Alright, let me readjust the camera here. Alright guys, so we're back. We got the Mofo Type S12. Now this is in a sealed box, so the sub's gonna act a little bit differently than it would in a ported box. It's also running on the Punch P300X1. I'm gonna show you guys the amp. I promise. I know I haven't yet. Right after I shoot this, I'm gonna show you guys the amp. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna try to get it. Here we go. 67 watts. 166. Now I wouldn't turn this up any more than I have it in here right now. This thing's really shaking the house. So we got 241 at 2.9 ohms. So we already know that the amp did 300 watts at 3 ohms. So we already know it's all good to go. Don't have to impress us anymore. And we knew this was going to act differently because it's in the sealed box anyways. So I'd say overall successful. It's a Class B AB amp. So you know it's going to act differently anyways. Alright guys, so if you haven't already, throw that thumbs up, click that subscribe button down below if you're not already a subscriber, and we'll see you guys back real soon. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be good. Peace. Holy crap. It's moving for 6. Here we go. Here we go. Real-time power. All right, and the one last. So we saw 260 at 3 ohms, 41 watts on the high end at 8.5 ohms. Turn it down a little bit, but Not a lot of power, but it's still going down there, which this amplifier should not be doing. All right, and our last. Simulation.